Every year I use less and less glassware, china, things like that for the holidays. And now I just go to Hobby Lobby, Walmart, Target, and grab whatever they have. I would suggest to do this earlier in the season because they will sell out. So pie plates, oh, that one's not right. Dinner plates. This year I even got cutlery and plastic cups. Cool thing about this set, it's a set of solo cups, and I have, as you can see over there, gold, silver. In my holiday box, I have red and green. These, it's one and done. You take it, you throw it in the trash. No extra anything that I have to deal with. And then I do have a few extra. It's just my mom coming this year. My uncle is in the hospital still. So I do have a few extra, but you know, you could always buy 2 packs if you really wanted to. And then I have my cups here. I have my coffee pot out. You know, this stuff was normally here, but it kind of keeps it looking the same way that it normally does. And I have my coffee next to my coffee pot. So now that I don't need these will get put away. And I'll use this as a drink station because the table is already set, so I don't have to worry about having a ton of plates everywhere. My next little tip is if you have, like, not an island because you're going to be using that, but a little area close to your kitchen, set it up with some like snacks for the day. So I'll have breakfast out, and I have a reminder set in my Alexa over there. Around 1 o'clock, we're going to switch everything over and put like some pepperonis and cheeses and a fruit bowl and the deviled eggs and things like that out. So this will kind of have food that they can snack on all day. And then I also put this game here, kind of a newer tradition in the past few years. If I buy a game, because normally you can get them for like half off around this time of year, I've wanted this one myself. So I bought the Target Monopoly, and I showed the kids yesterday that this was the game I got, and they were all so excited because it's just something fun to do. And honestly, we could take this food and put it up here on our little covered crate for a little bit and play Monopoly here. It's like the perfect game table. So that's another little tip or trick that I do every Thanksgiving. Next up, I'm going to go through my kitchen counters, and, you know, I have some dishes drying and things like that, but I'm going to go through and I'm going to put away anything that I'm not going to be using today on this crate, or, you know, put it away in my cabinets to have as most space possible, because I am going to be using like a crock pot to warm my potatoes, a crock pot to warm my gravy. My turkey tray is huge, so get as much of this cleared out so that it does not look like my normal home, which, you know, my home is decorated for Christmas, so I do like displaying that, but at the same time trying to make space for everything, because we opted not to put an island in this house, and the only time I regret that decision is during the holidays. I use crock pots to keep a lot of things warm, so today I will make my mashed potatoes and I will put them in a crock pot. You can buy small size liners, and I have a small crock pot that I'll probably pull out as well for something else to keep warm. And then I have the regular size ones, so the mashed potatoes will go in here. I also buy these like pans like this. So I actually have 2 of these already in my refrigerator that have the broccoli rice casserole in them. I will probably, these are too small for stuffing. I'm not sure what I'll put in this one. I'll probably actually put the deviled eggs in it, but I use these to my advantage. I use this to my advantage where it's a lot easier cleaning. And I hate doing dishes all day long. And so this makes my life a lot easier. And I will also go ahead and pull out like my fancy spoons that should be back there that I can't grab right now. And I will put them with each item so that like we're good to go on serving. So I'm not like someone's asking me where's a spoon for something and I'm trying to hustle to find it. Now this is all set up for everything, I think. So I have this one for mashed potatoes, gravy, and you can buy these from like Target or Walmart for 10 bucks. And I bought this probably 15 years ago, and I use it probably 3 times a year, but it's worth its weight in gold because I can just dump this in about 2 hours before dinner is going to be ready, and it's perfect. I will put the stuffing that is not in the bird in this one, like my extra stuffing. And then I will put the stuffing that came from the bird here because we I mean, everyone's going to want the one that's from the bird, but we try to make them do like a little of each so that, you know, not one person gets too much or too little of the other one. The rolls will go in here. I'll put like a tea towel in here or something. And then I have corn and green beans. They're just canned. I don't make anything grand for the holidays because that's not stuff that's important to my kids. They like things like mashed potatoes, stuffing, and the turkey. So again, it goes in here. I will put a crock pot liner in both of these. I'm actually going to try to put a crock pot liner in this one. But then it's just easy cleanup. I literally take these bins out. I can hand these to whoever's doing dishes and they can literally rinse them out. And then all this stuff goes way back up in a pantry shelf. Way up there, which that's kind of a pain to get it all put away, especially because we're going to be using it again in a month. But then everything is in one solid area, and then we'll put the turkey kind of where my mixer is. We'll put the turkey here, we'll pull it out, put it on the oven, we can cut it here and put it there, and then that way I'm not getting like turkey drippings or whatever all over my kitchen as, you know, Jeff cuts the turkey or whatever. So the only thing I need to find is a really good knife for him to cut the turkey and go ahead and sharpen it, because we always seem to forget that, and then we're cutting or shaving a knife like when we should be cutting a turkey. But everything looks good here. I found these bins as well, so I'll actually put my deviled eggs here. The meat that my mom is bringing and the cheese that my mom is bringing will go there. So it does look kind of cramped and I don't have a ton of space to cook, but honestly I don't need a ton because most of it's going to be done and just sitting. Okay, so now it's 10:30 and I'm able to start the turkey. We just throw stuffing in it and let it cook all day. It's going to have about 5 hours, so by the time I get it in the oven it should be ready right around time. Aubrey and I found this thing on TikTok. I know this is pretty gross, but some people will use this to make gravy, but we found that this stuff is actually really good for dogs. So like the stuff in the bag, he can have, we can give it to him and he'll just eat it. And then this thing, they said it's going to be kind of like a bone. So like we'll give it to him and like Jeff will probably have to watch him with it because he'll just try to eat the whole thing. But they say this stuff is actually really good for a dog. So for once this year, I'm not throwing it away. So I'm going to stuff the turkey. The kids are finally up doing their chores. Breakfast is ready for whenever they're done to eat their chores. Aubrey just found the elves.
In the turkey, you idiot.
Casey, are all your chores done? Yeah. All your chores are done. You brought the trash out, you put your shoes away.
Is it eating our food?
You did everything. Go check your phone again, and then once you check your phone, go get a wipe and clean the seats of all the chairs.
Oh, honestly, I'm not even.
You said you're cooking. Right. Sounds like food.
Did you hear me, Casey?
Bruh.
Get a Clorox wipe or under the bathroom sink and just start cleaning the part of the chairs. Go and sit.
Alright, go, please.
Okay, Ellie, they're obviously not in the kitchen. Let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, it's in the kitchen. I'm in the Christmas tree. What's the name start off?
Have you found them?
No. Wait, what is there in the cups?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh. Did they? What did they do? Why did they draw out like it?
I saw those girls laughing at the way you are. Don't let some girls stop you from reaching stars. You are a true beauty, I've seen it in your eyes. And I ain't never, no, never lied. Oh, you slay, you slay. You're slaying it like Beyonce. This is your day. Go and make your haters behave. Get up and rise. Take back your power inside. Don't you believe, don't believe the lies. People can be so mean about unimportant, trivial, stupid things. This is for my.
Another tradition that we love is the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Like Ellie's doing something right now, but she's popping downstairs to look. I've been watching it all day. It is just something that makes me feel like Christmas, and or the holidays, excuse me, and as soon as I see Santa, I feel like, okay. It also makes me feel old because like people like Rob Thomas are on, and those are people like that I used to watch when I was a kid. But that's a Hallmark Channel one. Did you do it? Oh no, you still have it. But I have fireplace going, I have windows cracked, I have a fan going because there's something at the bottom of my stove that's smoking, so I'm trying to get that out. But I have stuffing going in here. Aubrey put the vegetables in. Aubrey, Casey, and I made the mashed potatoes. So, probably a little crazy, but I went ahead and cleaned this side of the stove and all back there. Once this is done, I'll clean this side of the stove, and then I'm literally done cooking on the stove for the rest of the day. All I'll have to do is throw the rolls in and the broccoli rice casserole. So the top of my stove will be nice and clean, and it's one less thing that I have to worry about cleaning. Once the potatoes are done, I'm going to run the dishwasher. It's not like chock full, but I'm gonna run it just to get it going and then quickly unload it so that whenever we're in the midst of like everything, we can just keep it going. That's another big tip of mine, is do not let the dishes pile up. Just either you do it or have someone do it. Like everyone in my house on Thanksgiving, if they see a dish in there, we have the tendency to just put it in to get it going. But I think I got most of the smoke out of the house just opening the windows, and it'll also keep it cool because it's supposed to be 65 here today. But parade is still going. I think the parade is going to be over around noon. Can you stop? I don't know why you like smelly feet.
He was kicking it earlier.
Ellie, you gotta put that upstairs on the thing. And then Ellie found the elves. I'm sure she showed you guys, but the elves are in here. There. Made a snowman. Casey's got to just put this back together. He was playing his video game earlier. Yeah. Everything is going. I feel really good. And then they've had some breakfast. Then there's, oh look, Alabama. Yep, and then there's Santa. Right at 12 o'clock. Why is there an elf in the sleigh?
Because
There's never been one before.
remember Buddy the Elf? Before? This is causing something. Oh, it's not even your shoe.
Huh?
It's not even your shoe. It's so cute. Mommy's biting his paws.
You get any snacks that I like?
Nope. The other day I grabbed these little sparkling juices from Target. They were 25% off. And it's sparkling red grape, white grape, apple juice, and rosé grape. And I just think that they add a little something extra. And then we got the limited edition cranberry and then just Pepsi for Jeff. And then it just makes it look so much more, it's like a little bit extra without being completely extra. Casey's down the street playing basketball with neighbors. You can see him down there. Right now he's not doing anything. Oh. Yeah, he's having fun. I thought I couldn't hear him anymore, and then I heard him. Oh, I should have got a picture of it before we massacred it. Actually, we could turn it and nobody would know. Never, ever, nobody would know.
You doing the Disney thing now?
That actually looks pretty decent.
Speed! Sit down. Speed.
Yes, that was it.
My shower. I'm gonna shower.
In the fork and knife drawer.
Every slice now has cutting the skin, so it's like.
You want to get this one, camera? It's disgusting. Just looking at your retainers like they're food.
They taste like turkey now. Because they were on my turkey hands. Casey, try this turkey.
No, Casey, don't.
Casey,
do what you're
try it.
supposed to.
It's so good.
I'm not dumb.
White mama got moves.
I'm not dumb.
Casey, I don't think likes Thanksgiving food.
I do.
I don't.
I like almost all of it except the mashed potatoes.
Except for the mashed potatoes.
So good, like literally just take.
Ooh, it just like pours out and cut it. That's probably good, right?
Yeah, it means it's juicy. Casey, hold on.
Probably
Do like
shouldn't be
this.
doing this. Okay, move, because I want some supper. You guys are taking up too much.
Well, eat your stuff and go sit down.
You want more than that?
Just a little bit, yeah.
It's hot.
Yeah. Okay. And then turkey.
Need like a tray.
And what we're thankful for, we do this jar of questions. It's Thanksgiving questions. Now they want to do it.
Yeah.
We'll just ask everybody one. Are we waiting for Trevor? Waiting for Dad.
We're gonna ask it to our right. So if it's you, we're gonna ask it to our mom, grandma.
That's my left, you idiot.
Oh,
Oh, that's your
and then your left.
That's your tea.
Oh, that's my tea.
Because you put it on the left.
Oh, so the left, the from.
We're all opening.
Well, I'll ask the person
Hold on,
next to
I already
us.
read this one. That's not fair. Let me see. Give me another one.
Shake it.
You gotta shake
You
it.
get to choose which one you want. You just pick one.
Okay.
Oh God.
So Ellie, we asked the person to the right of
Yeah.
us.
Okay.
And then Ellie asked
What is this?
Grandma.
That's one Aubrey
No.
read.
Ellie
Let me just
asked
smile.
Dad.
It's one
I'm
Aubrey
sure I
read.
did.
Now Ellie, you
Wait,
asked.
so do you want a new one?
I already got a new one.
Yeah,
Does
Ellie.
she have
you
one?
asked-
No, Grandma. It hasn't made it to Grandma.
Mom,
Wait,
because
if
she
you
already
would be picked.
Will you just pick a question?
I know I already did.
Okay, then you're my grandma.
Pass it. Oh,
Goofy.
And then put it back on Dad's spot.
Does Dad know the other question?
Aubrey,
not goofy.
finish this sentence.
Oh God.
Have I ever
Put that in your dad's.
told you about the time?
Like I'm supposed to think of a story?
Yeah. And be appropriate.
It's really hard to be appropriate.
Oh,
About the time that Casey busted his head open on the cat tree, but really it was because I threw a nightlight out.
What?
That scar that Casey has above his eyebrow, we told you
Threw a
that.
nightlight at me.
Yeah.
Why?
Head open.
We were in an argument and I threw a nightlight at him and then
We weren't even in an argument. I was talking to the cat and she just went, "You stupid!"
I don't think this would happen.
And then threw that unicorn at me.
Yeah, it was the unicorn.
All right,
nightlight.
Casey, you're.
And I didn't think it was gonna hurt him because it was
No,
mostly
Aubrey's.
silicone, but obviously the one
Oh, yeah.
plastic part hits him on the head. Describe something you saw outside today. I'll try to guess what it was.
Starts with a B. Don't you have to ask him? You have to do your
Yeah, I'm
right.
asking him. Describe something you saw outside. See, it's the light that he knows that that's when people get home when he hears that notification.
Simba! Stop. Simba!
I didn't even realize the manager beside me.
Doesn't she have to guess?
No,
You have to tell her.
ask
You have to describe it and then I can. Describe something you saw outside.
It's weird that I do a lot.
You already said basketball.
Something that's not obvious.
Quiet.
Okay, it's clear and has a square on it.
Is that basketball hoop?
Okay, now
that's
down.
all they
Down.
Now you ask Ellie.
Wait, who do I ask?
No,
No, Casey asked you, you asked Dad, Dad asked Trevor, Trevor asked Grandma.